Hello there, and welcome to the Marketing SOS Show. I'm your host, Eric E. And here on the show, it's all about me helping out listeners like yourself with whatever marketing or business-related questions that they got. So it doesn't matter how big they are, like you could be a corporate marketer or a small business owner just dipping your foot in the realms of marketing. I'm here for you. So drop me a line at eric@marketingsos.ca, and who knows, I could just answer your question on a future episode of the show. Now, once again, I'm coming to you here from the Great Way North up here in Canada, and I'm hoping that, this quarantine, this pandemic that's affecting the globe right now isn't affecting you too hard. Hopefully things are okay on your end. And please, if things are getting a little tough, drop me a line. I'd be happy to hear from you, even if it's not marketing or business related. If you just need someone to reach out to and express your frustrations with or your fears to, I'm here for you, no matter what. So we all got to do in these times, I'm hoping that this does bring us together as a collective human species or as countries to really work together to build a better future. So in these uncertain times, let me get off my soapbox there for a second and get back to the show here, because that's what you tuned in for, right? Is for marketing questions. So in this week we got a question from Darren, who got a job offer, which is fantastic, but he's a little worried that he might be unqualified and doesn't know exactly how to do the marketing required in this new job. So let's hear from Darren just after this. So Darren writes, "Hi Eric, I got a job offer to work in a company that provides cleaning services and pest control. They offered me to work assisting the marketing manager. The company provides services such as construction, initial cleaning, deep cleaning, internal and external high-rise cleaning, cleaning maintenance contracts, residential cleaning, hygiene services, etc. They also sell various cleaning accessories, machines, chemicals, sanitizers, face masks, etc. The thing is, I did study a bit of marketing during my diploma and degree, but it was 3 to 5 years ago, and I kind of lost track of it. I've been trying to figure out, how do I do this? Any tips would be appreciated. Darren." Well, Darren, congratulations on the job offer. Now, one thing from a hiring manager's perspective is they've seen your resume, they know what you're capable of, or they should at least know where you're at marketing-wise, unless you lied on your resume, which I never advise. So don't be too worried. They should know where you're at and where they're going to need to work on to get you where they want you to be. Now, go in confident but humble, and don't overstate what you know. Now, that being said, before you start, you should absolutely do as much research as you can. There's tons of great resources out there. So I'm not going to bog you down too much with go here, go there, read this, read that, because honestly, I have no idea what this company is currently doing for marketing. So I could tell you to invest a lot of time in SEO and to get a lot of local contracts, but if they're not doing SEO, you're going to have to explain it to them and get them involved in it. That might not be the best place for you to start. Now, it's a good thing that you should know to transition to eventually, to maybe push them in these different directions. But you got to meet them where they are to begin with. So like I said, there's tons of resources out there online that you can look into in order to learn how to accomplish most tactical elements of marketing. But it sounds like you'll be assisting this marketing manager who should hopefully be giving you direction on the tasks you'll be doing in order to support the business as it currently is. So like I said, I'm not going to give you a ton of resources to go ahead and chase, primarily because I don't know what you should be prioritizing here, what this business places a lot of emphasis on that's going to determine your success. Now, my suggestion would be to get a feel of what this manager is currently doing and then rapidly go out and study those areas while implementing things in the business. Now, the basics of local marketing will be like knowing what your goals are, who your buyers are, what their personas are, and looking at past performance of campaigns and tactics and things like that. Now, when I said the word there, personas is basically you building a generalized idea of who your buyer is in your mind so you know how to sell to them. So for example, you have a ton of services that this company offers. So let's just go with residential cleaning. Who is this resident customer? What are their wants? What are their desires? What age are they? Are there different personas for residential services? Do you catch my drift here? So for one persona could be Karen, 65-year-old, widowed person who needs help cleaning. What are her wants and desires? Now, how would you speak to her differently than someone like Mark, a single bachelor who has a studio apartment who's looking for cleaning services. The reasons why they're looking for cleaning services are very different. What they may be Googling for to find your services will be absolutely different. So this is how you need to develop personas and think about who your customers are in order to sell to them. Most businesses don't do personas. They buy a newspaper ad, they slap up some text, and they get some customers that way. Now, it might be working great, so I'm not going to slag it too much, but it could be better if you really were tuned in to who your buyer was and what motivates them. What will get them to buy? So I'll leave that to you, Darren. Good luck. Now again, with this company you're joining, you really need to understand their products and services that they're offering and understand why those customers and those personas are coming to them. Now, there's plenty of little promotional tactics you could also try. Now, this might come second. Like, some of those promotional tactics would be things like referral programs, offering discounts to groups like veterans, like building your customer review base, working with local partners, get company swag to customers, or get their content marketing, social media, and email marketing running. There's lots of little things like that you should be looking at. But really get to know the company first and the products and services and those buyers, because that's going to be like gold for you. You need to learn the basics and get a solid foundation. Learn about their products and services. Learn about who those customers are and what motivates them. And then figure out how to connect these two. Then it's all about figuring out what channels work best to make this connection. What messaging really hits it out of the park. And what kinds of tricks you can do with pricings and promotions. So Darren, I know I gave you a broad overview there. I'm hoping it helps. But really, my advice is learn about your company, learn about your customers, and then focus on the marketing. There's too many ideas and tactics out there for you to focus on, and spin yourself up being worried about not knowing enough about each individual one. Like, it's really tough to be an expert in SEO, content marketing, out-of-home advertising, buying radio ads, newspaper ads. There's a lot out there. Start with the foundation of your services and products and customers. Start building these things on like a good building would be. Have you ever played with Lego? You need a good foundation to build any structure. And the foundation is knowing your products and your customers. And then everything else is gravy on top of it. And here, even in 2020, I'm always surprised with all the companies that don't know their customers or don't know their business or what potential business they could have. So I know I maybe sound like a broken record here, but I always advocate to know your business in and out and know your customers better than they know themselves if you possibly can. Then everything else, really, once you know those two things, is all just tactical. Just ways to make that connection between your product and their wants and desires. And that's what I feel marketing really is. And that's why I really like it. Some people look at marketing as like sleazy. And yeah, there are sleazy marketers out there with outright lies in their promotions or predatory sales tactics and messaging. But to me, it's all about connecting people that need your service with the service they need. That's how I look at marketing. I'm a facilitator more than anything else. So take that little nugget away this week as you go off buying extra toilet paper and stocking up on groceries at the grocery store, and hopefully not panic buying too much with everything else going on out there. But if you could find some time in hoarding everything and all the social distancing we're doing nowadays, if you could leave me a review of the Marketing SOS show on whatever podcast player you're listening to, I would truly appreciate it. And honestly, I'm here for you, like I said at the top of the show. So drop me a line, whether it's marketing related, COVID-19 related, or you just need someone to reach out to. It's Eric at marketingsos.ca. I'm happy to hear from you, no matter what it is. So with that, thank you so much for listening. My name is Eric Yee, and for this week, I'm out.